Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome. How are you? Good news, everyone. Our dignity has been restored. Our long national nightmare is over. The bathroom door has been fixed. We had a repair guy in today, and the bathroom door has been fixed. So I no longer have to poop with the door open. Which, let me tell you, is an appealing proposition. I look forward to having a modicum of privacy. Now I can do it when it's my choice. That's right. I can do it if there's nobody home. If it's just me. Wait till the puppy gets there, yeah. Pissing all by yourself, handsome? Anyhow, we have a bathroom door once more. Also, I'm cleaning my glasses because they were disgusting. Ah, there we are. Now I can see. Hooray! So yeah, I don't actually have a lot to talk about. So undoubtedly we're going to find our way into a multi-hour waffle. But I don't know, I spent the day very tired today. Just tired in my bones. Absolutely exhausted. So, I don't know. It's going to be a high energy stream this evening, I imagine. Uh-oh, somebody's posting cats in the Discord that I have to bark at. Jim Cat, I already answered your question about Double Zeta. I posted a whole bunch of comments about Double Zeta in the channel after you asked. Well, that's fair. I did to you, but not to Chathew. Only to Zafty's Discount Butt Emporium. But I did watch a little bit of Double Zeta last night. I do have some thoughts on it. I don't think they will, be comprehensible to anybody in chat who hasn't watched Double Zeta. But the most important thought I have is that the Double Zeta mobile suit is a much better mobile suit design than the Zeta mobile suit. That's the top line opinion that I have about Double Zeta. Other things to talk about. The bedroom is yes, wow, cooler robot. That's right. I think it mostly comes down to its head. The head of the Double Zeta is way better. The head of the Zeta sucks out loud, but the head of the Double Zeta looks like a Gundam head again. The rest of the suit, whatever. Both of them are bad suit designs. The Zeta and the Double Zeta both look like greebly nonsense, and they're both just god-awful mobile suits. But of the two, Double Zeta is a little chunkier and a little more imposing looking. It has a more pronounced silhouette and a more distinctive silhouette than the Zeta does. So I don't know, that's good enough. It's also just because of the way the series has been directed, there's a clear delineation between the Agarma's suits, or the Argama's suits, and the Neo Zeon suits. There's it's no longer confusing which side of the conflict which suit is on. The whole nature of the conflict is confusing, but that's a different problem. But at least I can tell the mobile suits apart this time round. So that's good. And that predisposes me to like the double Zeta more than I like the Zeta. I've seen the full armor double Zeta. It also looks silly. I'm aware of the nature of the conflict. There is no Char in this one. Or there is a Char in this one, but he's not Char. So as far as anybody knows, at least as far as I am in Double Zeta, don't spoil anything for me. As far as I am into Double Zeta at this point, as far as anybody knows, Char is dead. And so there is no Char at the moment. And and there's not really an AUG anymore. Like, there sort of is. The AUG is, like, nominally still around, but for the first 11 episodes, the Argama's on its own. It's docked at a space colony on its own, and just getting repaired. For the whole first 10 episodes, the Argama's just getting repaired. And they happen to have been pursued into this colony by a single Neo-Zeon cruiser that is, like, blocking their escape. And there is a captain of this ship, and I would describe him as a tuxedo mask archetype. I guess. Like, his whole thing is that, like, he's this womanizing girl crazy captain of a like a Neo-Zeon cruiser who's in love with Lady Haman, who's the regent of Neo-Zeon, ruling in the stead of the young girl who is the hereditary heir to Neo-Zeon. And at the outset of the series, she gave him instructions to, like, win over the hearts and minds of the colonies to get them to turn on the AEUG. And she gives him this rose, and he has the rose dipped in resin and keeps it with him at all times and wears it in his his uniform. And also he's a huge incompetent. Like, he's a boob. He's an idiot, incompetent boob. Because the series at this point is a full-blown comedy. It isn't actually trying to be a legitimate, like, dramatic series. He's a fool. So he screws up constantly and is an idiot. And every time he remembers the conversation he had with Lady Haman, she gets, like, she is in a more... his memory of her gets progressively more flirtatious. So, like, initially she's in her normal outfit, but then as he remembers back to the conversation he has with her, she is in, like, a progressively more sort of, like, evening wear style gown. And his initial memories of it are very straightforward, like her just giving him orders. And as the series progresses and he remembers back, it's like she's coming on to him. So he's an idiot, and he is the only sort of, like, Char-like character in the series to this point. Given that he's, like, the primary antagonist and the sort of the rival, so to speak, of the pilot of the Gundam. And so he's not really Char. The show is very stupid to this point. I'm powering through. I've been told it gets much better in the second half, but it's very bad. The show is very dumb. I don't know that I would speak very positively of like the first half of this show. Well, I mean, it's funny. Like, it's fun and it's funny, but it's stupid and implausible and, like, ridiculous. It's not really what I'm tuning in for. Everybody got dumber as soon as Double Zeta started. Is basically, like, in Zeta Gundam, everybody in Zeta Gundam were, like, had motivations that you could understand and were like seriously trying to engage with the conflict. And everybody's a lot stupider now. The overall IQ of everybody in the show has dropped by half. Well, I mean, that one guy has understandable motives, yeah. It's not strictly that nobody has understandable motives all the time, but a lot of the time, it's a very weird show, and it's difficult to describe. It is definitely an anime, and it is definitely an anime from 1985. One of the things I commented on, which I mentioned to Ian and then posted in the Discord today, is that there are a number of things in this show in particular that struck me as things that Anno was specifically responding to when creating Evangelion. In that, like, the way the pilot comes to be and the way the characters treat the pilot, and the interactions between the pilot and the various other characters in the show, and some of the other conventions of the show and the way it's constructed, reminded me very, very strongly of specific things in Evangelion that Evangelion is specifically setting up to refute. So, like, that was interesting to me. And in talking with Ian, apparently Anno was actually on the animation team for Double Zeta and Zeta. So it is quite possible that he did, in fact, draw on his experiences with this particular show in developing his ideas around Evangelion. So that's fun. But it very much feels like this is the show that Anna was like, that's stupid, and this is not how any of this would work. Yeah, I also thought it was kind of neat. Like, I don't know if it's true, but that's certainly how it felt to me. The other thing I noticed in this movie, or in this show, is there is fully a joke straight from Spaceballs in it. The guy I told you about for the Neo Zeon captain, who's the buffoon, fully has a scene where he's in his quarters imagining a conversation between him and Lady Haman, and a subordinate walks in and hears him having this elaborate imagination, and has to pretend that he didn't hear anything, and fully, like, responds like, no, I definitely didn't hear you reciting your conversation with Lady Haman. Like, almost exactly a joke from Spaceballs. With the Neo Zeon captain in the role of Lord Helmet. When did this come out? It came out in 1985. So it's probable that Spaceballs actually came out after this. It just happens to be the same joke. I don't remember when Spaceballs came out. '87. So Spaceballs came out 2 years after this. So Mel Brooks stole a joke from Gundam Double Zeta. There we go. Noted anime fan Mel Brooks. Hey, we don't know. Maybe he's a huge weeb. He's just really good at keeping it to himself. No, that rules him out. He couldn't possibly be a huge weeb under those specific criteria. Hello, dear. What's that face for? Yes, what's the question?
Plastic rain jacket.
For what purpose?
It's supposed to rain while they're in town.
Sure.
I'm not secretly trying to get rid of it.
Okay. Hey Meg, since
Yes,
you're
dear?
here, how tidy is the bedroom right now?
Can I use a swear?
Yes.
It's fucking clean as. It's clean as.
That was almost 2 swears.
I know. I was like, but no, it's so clean. Well, one half of the bedroom is clean, and it's Matt's side. My side needs work.
Shame.
It's so
Shame.
clean.
What's your
And it's all your
profanity?
fault.
How much room for activities is there on my side of the room now?
So much room for activities. You'd have a yoga class over there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What do you mean shaming the Matt for not cleaning my half?
He did clean his half.
My half is the clean half.
Mine
My
is
side
not.
of the bedroom is the side that's tidy.
I mean, my half isn't full of trash. It's just unkempt.
Unkempt.
It needs to be kempt. That's on my list of things to do this evening. Now that I've done our grocery shopping and watered our garden.
Thanks, dear.
I'm also gonna go clean the kitchen.
Oh,
I'll just
okay.
Go tend to my spousely duties.
Wow.
But your bedroom, your half of the bedroom is clean, and that's
All right. Fun?
I'm making you beautiful again.
Was I not beautiful before?
Well, your eyebrows needed. They're good now. I want to make you beautiful for all of your loyal fans.
Was I not beautiful before?
Yes. You're beautiful. But now you're more like more kempt.
More beautiful on the outside is what I thought you were
Yes.
going to say.
Chad, I think you're loyal. You're here. You're here. That counts.
Don't compliment chat. They'll get bigger heads than they already have.
Jokes. It'll be fine. They're just in there.
That's fair. That's fair.
How's your game?
It's a disaster.
That's a good
It's
thing. though,
total
right?
nonsense.
Isn't that the point of this game?
To be total nonsense?
Yeah.
Well, I guess. Ghost of Jeff Goldblum's having the time of his life.
That's all that matters. As long as our monarch is happy.
Then the rest of us are happy too.
Trying to think of a clever. I got nothing. Like happy spouse, happy host, happy monarch, happy the rest of us. Right?
Thanks for that little slice of wisdom, Meg.
Right? I'm
All right. I owe a joke to the stream. So I should probably tell the stream a joke. Not submit a post to dad jokes. All right. Here's a joke I'm going to tell that I object to on moral grounds. But I'm still going to tell the joke. Did you hear about the zoo that only has dogs in it? It's a Shih Tzu. All right, you're telling me that's a repeat. Why are dairy cows such bad drivers? They can't steer. All right, I found one for Sam Wonk here. And suddenly the fear sets in among chat. All right, this one is, my dad's wife is blaming him for ruining her birthday. That's ridiculous. He didn't even know it was today. Oh, dear. Every birthday, my wife gives me blue balls. She's incredibly supportive of my love of racquetball.
Waiting to see where that was gonna go.
All right, one more, and then I'm moving on. Doctors took extreme measures to save the life of the period after it had an accident. They placed it in a medically induced coma. Meg is now brandishing a power drill. As long as you're not brandishing at me. All right. Are we done? I think we're done. All right, let's move on. First things first, I have to plug in my phone. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everybody please brace your ear holes. Oh, Meg saw a golden retriever while out. That's rude. Okay, phone's plugged in. Garçon, could I have a drum roll, please? It is time to reveal the beverage of the evening. Everybody, now is your last chance. Get your votes in. That was not a drum roll. Tonight we have a delicious and nutritious vanilla cherry Coke Zero. Taste the rainbow. This is the last cherry vanilla Coke Zero. There are no more after this one. At least there are no more until I go buy more, provided I go buy more. Oh, wait a second. I do have something to talk about today. Or at least I do have something else to talk about today. I bought a bunch of Magic cards. God help me. Oh dear. They're for one commander deck. So specifically, I bought exactly 40 Magic cards. And they are for a refit of my Bant deck. So they were all singles. I bought them all as singles. They are only for the reconfiguration of my Bant deck. They are primarily lands, because the land base of my deck needed to be rejigged completely. But I have the list. So, what's on the list? What did I buy today? Yes?
They're mostly lands?
Well, they're non-basic lands. I have basic lands.
I was gonna say, do you know how much lands we have at home?
Yeah, and I took the 9 basic lands I needed to put in the deck and put them in the deck. But they're mostly non-basic, like fetch lands and things like that to like pull those other lands out of the deck, so that it's not susceptible to like big land wipes, or at least not as susceptible to big land wipes. But where is the list? Here we go. All right. So, what went in? 22 lands out of the deck, 24 lands in of different kinds. Things that went into the deck: Access Tunnel, Rogue's Passage, Myriad Landscape, Blighted Woodland, Spara's Headquarters, Exotic Orchard, Reflecting Pool, City of Brass, Fabled Passage, Azorius Chancery, Selesnya Sanctuary, Simic Growth Chamber, Sea of Clouds, Bountiful Promenade, Rejuvenating Springs, and a Flooded Strand, which I had already.
I was gonna say, I don't recognize any of those names, so...
City of Brass I had a City of Brass, and I did not buy a City of Brass. I used the one that I had already. I did buy new, better art versions of the Selesnya the Selesnya Sanctuary and the Simic Growth Chamber, both of which I did own, but they were dirt cheap. They were like 25 cents each, so... Then 2 Elspeths, 2 versions of Elspeth come out of the deck. Borbo says, did you say this deck has 40 non-basics and 9 basics? No, God, no. The deck had like 40 non-basics to start. It now does not have that. It now has basics been added to it. Of the 40 cards I bought, about half were lands. That's what I was saying. Then for Planeswalkers, two versions of Elspeth are coming out of the deck. Oko Thief of Crowns is going in. Although Jer's recommendation was that Oko might be too spiky. So I should see how it plays. I did tell Jer going in that I wanted to tune this for like competitive at kitchen table Magic. Not winning all the time, not most dangerous deck at the table, just competitive at kitchen table Magic. So I bought an Oko, and we'll see if it's too spiky. I'll swap it out. Am I more of a Johnny or a Timmy? I don't know what they mean. I like big splashy effects, whatever that is. I like big stompy splashy effects, which I think is a Timmy. Azaviel, thank you for the follow. Welcome. No. I didn't say competitive kitchen table Magic. I said competitive in a kitchen table Magic environment. I want to not get blown out in kitchen table Magic. That was the power standard I set. To be competitive in a kitchen table Magic environment against loading ready run people. That's it. Like, everybody in loading ready run is way more into Magic than I am and tune their decks a lot more. So I was like, moderately good. Not amazing, but moderately good. So I went to one of the most broken cards printed in the last decade. Jer recommended it, but he did also give me the caveat that it might be too spiky and I should play test it and see if it's fun. And if it's not fun, remove it from the deck. So that's what I did. And am doing. Jeez, everybody's mad at me already. So anyhow, then we've got some spells going in. You've got Generous Gift, Beast Within, Farewell, Austere Command, Nature's Lore, 3 Visits, Swan Song, and Offer You Can't Refuse. Chart a Course, Hunter's Insight, Heroic Intervention, Serigi Shelter, Balaged Recovery, Kabira Takedown, Jwari Disruption, and Broker's Charm, Serigi Shelter. Sorry, Sajiri Shelter. I always read that backwards. But yes, Sajiri Shelter. That is correct. And then I pulled out a bunch of signets because mana rocks are no longer required. And in went an Arcane Signet and a Sword of the Animist. And I owned the Sword of the Animist already. We took out Journey to Nowhere, Pacifism, and Angelic Benediction. Put in a Guardian Project. And then you recall I was reading through my list, like my deck list, the other day with all the creatures that had Exalted on them. We took a few of those out, just a handful of those out. And new creatures that went in are Ornithopter of Paradise, Beast Whisperer, Welcoming Vampire, Soul of the Harvest, Mentor of the Meek, Cold-Eyed Selkie, and Oakham Adversary. and then Jera's immediate response after that was, so yeah, that replaces half the deck, but a lot of it is not strictly necessary. There's a new generator for that Exalted deck in the new set. Oh, what's that? What's the card name? I don't even know what the new set is. This is why I outsourced figuring out a new card list. Dominaria United. Okay, without giving anything away for people who want to be unspoiled, is it a rare? Is it a mythic? What's a generator? I don't know what these terms mean. Oh, the thing what makes tiny men. Okay. So it's not that one. Now I'm just looking for things that are in the right colors. And it's not that one. And it's not that one. And it's not that one. I'm really hamstrung in my ability to discuss these things. It might be that. I don't know. Somebody will have to, like, PM me or something. Oh, dang! The full art lands in this set are something to behold, though. Holy crap. All right. Well, if you remember what it is, or if you find what it is, let me know. But don't let me know in chat. Send me a DM. I don't want anybody having their Magic experience poisoned by an unnecessary spoiler. I don't know that my deck does want a token generator. I just want to have a look at it. Pardon me. Anyhow, in a few days, my cards should arrive, and then I can rebuild my deck. And then, Meg, do you want to play Magic? Did you say always? Okay. Wow.
I'm gonna read about how to play Magic.
Okay.
Play a land.
You play a land. That's
and
right.
Then you tap it.
And then you tap it.
And then you make a joke.
I'd like to tap that, yeah.
Yeah, and then have a fight. And then it's a numbers war.
Then it's a numbers war, that's right.
And the most numbers wins.
The most numbers sometimes wins. That's not always the case.
No, the numbers have to be bigger. My numbers have to be bigger than your numbers.
There are alternative win conditions.
Yes, it's true.
You don't have to win through biggest numbers. There are other ways to win.
Yeah, sometimes it's me erasing your number.
That could be. Sometimes you play a card that just is like, if this condition is met, you win the game.
Yeah. I don't have those.
Okay. You're saying this like Meg hasn't already been playing Magic. Like, Meg doesn't have Magic cards. Magic was one of the first things I tried to get Meg into early on.
It's true.
Because I was actually like playing Magic regularly when Meg and I got together.
True.
But we could play Magic.
We could play Magic.
We could play Magic. Second question.
Yes.
I'm asking you permission, but this is not something I really feel like I actually need permission for. Let's
What do you want to buy?
Okay. I'll just show you.
Show
It's
me
the
what you want
easy
to
way.
buy.
I saved it. I just need to remember where my saved.
I don't know where this.
Hey, look, a Gundam.
Is it a Gundam or
No, it's not a Gundam.
Is it Magic?
It's not Magic either.
What is it?
Where is saved items on Facebook?
Literally
Saved.
no
There we
idea.
go. Let's say I bought a cheap digital camera like this
Okay.
so that I could set up a puppy cam for a relatively inexpensive price.
Are you prepared to have the desert bus nightmare for every day for the rest of your life?
Well, I'm not going to be putting myself on the camera most of the time. It doesn't even have to have sound. It won't be. I don't plan to let it run 24 hours a day.
Let's talk about this after the kids have gone to bed. Where do you plan on
I don't
having
know.
This?
I just want to have the option to, like, broadcast our puppy from time to time. And I'd like to be able to do so in a relatively high quality.
Yeah.
And so having a DSLR to be able to do that can record in 1080p and with some pretty decent, like...
Are you thinking setting this up as a live stream? Is that your...
Well, yes,
that's your goal?
but actually, more likely what I'd like to do is to be able to have a puppy cam while I am live streaming.
Oh, okay.
And then there could be, like, a bit reward or a channel point redemption to, like, show dog.
Instead of show feet, show dog.
Well, except it wouldn't even need to be that. It could be, like, people could just redeem channel points or whatever, or bits, and it would change the camera input so that it's instead of me in the bottom corner of the screen, it's the puppy, or the puppy pops up somewhere, or what have you. And yeah, the problem with dog cams is that sometimes the dog goes and does its own thing.
Yeah.
But that's the risk that you take.
Then we just have to get a robot to follow the dog around with a camera on the head. No. I feel like maybe.
Anyhow, I don't know my
It's a good
plan.
price.
I don't know my plan yet, but this is
It's a good price.
for the camera that this is dirt cheap. This is less expensive than a GoPro.
Yeah.
So this is what I was thinking.
Yeah, maybe.
Just get the dog a GoPro.
Other thing, which might be more maintaining the privacy of our household, which only recently got a bathroom door again. You have a button and it could just play a random dog video from a folder on your computer. And then their chat is guaranteed a dog.
That's true.
And
The video may have just gotten blurry.
I can walk around in a towel again.
Meg being here causes it to get confused which face it's supposed to focus on, so the video gets a little blurrier sometimes.
I'll just put my face.
I don't know that that's helping. And, there was the suggestion that there was a blessed. We should get a blessed emote, which I agree. We should get a blessed emote. That's a good idea. But now I'm thinking, like, what if we did bless and said? You could have the 2-part blessed. Like ye and ha. That's a thought. Like finger tats, yeah. BLESSED exclamation mark. Oh, with a Sharpie?
It'll come off.
In a week? Need a Crayola marker.
BLESSE
exclamation.
BLESSE exclamation.
There we go. Uncle Bent, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
For adults.
You've tuned in at a weird time, I gotta say. I'm gonna forget that that's there in an hour, and that moment will be great. Yeah, you're probably right. Anyhow. If we see a dog walk by in game, we're in the wrong game. I should have done this like a week ago when Rufus was around. If dog shows up in game, I'll be ready. Okay, we should move on. Now that I've thrown myself completely under the bus. Somebody wanted to know how much the magic cards I bought today cost me. And I gave you the list. You could math it out. The answer is considerably more than I should have spent. Considerably more than I should have spent to tune up a kitchen table deck. Suffice to say. Conveniently, the most expensive 2 cards that went into the deck I already owned. Because I already had the Flooded Strand, and I already had a Cyclonic Rift. And everything else going into the deck was cheaper than those 2. How often am I going to be playing this deck? Oh, like once a year at most. Dior says, oh, I'll say 85. Oh, you sweet summer child. The order was $240 US. Which is at a perfectly reasonable average of $6 per card. Totally reasonable. No, don't cancel your sub on principle. It's the only way I can afford the cards. Um... Any... Oh, dear. Oh, good grief. All right. Let's move on. Now that I've put myself squarely in a hole, let's move on. It is time to play a video game, so everybody brace yourselves. Hey, look, it's the internet. Oh, and Jim Cat redeems a joke now. What shtick of James's am I honing in on? Oh, being in a hole. Okay. I get it. Let's see if I can find a decent joke before we start. Oh, no. I'm going to read this joke, aren't I? I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance, chat. We're a little punchy this evening. Everyone brace yourselves. After weeks of practice, I finally beat my record for how far I can shoot my jizz. I can't believe how far I've come.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
What's your profanity?
Meg just came and closed the door. I'm in jail now, I think. I warned you. I gave you plenty of warning. Hello, dear.
Matthew, this is a family-friendly show. That was inappropriate.
There were no swear words in it.
You don't need to use a swear word for it to be inappropriate.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
For security reasons, I built a really powerful electric fence around my property. My neighbor is dead against it. All right, it's video game time. I try to keep the stream PG-13-ish. I don't think I really say that I want this to be family friendly in actual fact most of the time. Just PG-13-ish. I do play a lot of M-rated games. But I push the envelope sometimes.
Shot the envelope in the next
You're not allowed to shame me and then come in here and make that joke. Meg walks into the room and says, I think you'll find you hit the envelope in the next room, actually. Chat is reminding us of Meg in the balls Hogue. Meg just shouts from the other room. Yeah, that's me. I'm an adult. Ow! Rude. Oh, thank you. I did forget to switch my category. Much appreciated. Weird. I'm pretty sure I fought my way through this room already. I definitely fought my way through this room already. Bad guys. How did... Stop that. Oh yes, we saw this cutscene.
What the hell?
Just a weird placement of of checkpoints, I guess. Oh yeah, we do get to see Shalua turn into piss again. No, a behemoth is not a dog.
The extreme potency of this shield materia is comparable to that of your barrier field, Azul.
Shelly, why do you stand in my way?
I had to protect myself. You were trying to kill me.
Then now is the time. You're no longer required.
No longer.
You're no different from the others. Your weak body is nothing without Mako. Your only skill is collecting data from inside a virtual reality. It makes me sick to even
Oh,
think
yeah.
of you as a member of the
This is not
Scouts.
any less stupid the second time round.
Vice has ordered your termination.
Vice.
Your mission was to identify and locate the keeper of the proto-materia. That is why we uploaded the doctor's data into your neural network. But now, we no longer need it. And we cannot let it fall into the hands of the WRO. Your fate has been decided, Shelley. It is time for you to return to the planet.
Vincent, Shell, let's get out of here. Come on. Let go of me. I don't think so. We have 10 years to catch up on. I'm not going to let this end here.
Shalua!
Why was that door on a timer?
Why are you doing this? You could still get through. Huh? Go on! Shell! I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't a better sister.
I like that Shalua's whole reason for keeping Shulk alive is so that they can catch up on the 10 years they've missed. And then she turns around and immediately sacrifices herself.
Shulk, I'm glad I was able to find you. And remember, I'll always love you.
And I will always love you. Make way for piss.
Why did she? Why? Shalua.
Experience points. All right, on to the next chapter. Now that we sat through that a second time.
I'm so ashamed. I am supposed to be a hero of the Genova War. But look at me.
Was it really a war?
Don't take all the blame. Breathe.
Huh?
You're not thinking of giving up, are you? I used to be nothing but a stone in the river of time. But 3 years ago, it was you and the others who taught me I had to move ahead.
You've all gone very deep
Vincent.
on the composition of that yellow fluid. And I feel like you're in the weeds somewhat. Hey, Shulk's alive. Or Shalua's alive. Yay, Chalupa!
They say she won't wake up.
Oh, Chalupa.
She suffered too much trauma to her head. Unless there's some kind of a miracle, she's not... Vincent! You were there? Why couldn't you save her?
Because she was on the other side of a bulkhead door that slammed shut.
Sorry.
Also, why do you care? You met this
No.
person 15 minutes ago.
I didn't mean to... She was a fool. You have no right to call her that! You don't know! You don't know what...
Really? Really, Yuffie?
Why?
Who's
Why would
related
you
to
do
her?
something so...
Before, when I asked Shalua what she was searching for, she answered her reason to live. It was you, Shulk. You were her reason to live.
Well, that didn't work out.
So? I don't understand how someone could give her own life for that of another. Do you understand, Vincent Valentine?
I can't answer for your sister. But
But
when a person has someone they care about that much, giving their life is sometimes the least they can do.
This is just a monologue from Mission Impossible, or from
And
Metal Gear Solid 3.
That's what makes us human.
someone they care about.
Although, it seems like there are a lot of people around me who don't need a reason to risk their lives for that of another.
And are you...
What is going on?
Vincent?
Ant?
Vincent? Vincent?
fall asleep here, and you might catch a cold. Why are you so surprised? Is my face that hideous?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
And how are you supposed to be my bodyguard if you're up here sleeping?
The warm breeze.
This is literally the arena we fought the boss in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Well, I have to admit, the breeze is quite comfortable. However, I think you're in my seat.
Huh?
Care to join me? I'm sorry. Why are her data fragments responding?
Vincent, I agree with you. This is not the time for us to give up.
Were we
I need to
considering
know
that?
something. Those data files you recovered from Shinra Manor. Are you sure there were not any more?
Well, the score screen said
Sure.
4 of 4.
I see.
What's wrong?
Well, the Omega report. The file was incomplete. To make any sense out of it, we are going to require the other half.
Half?
If possible, I wanted to know more about our foe before we launched the attack on Midgar.
Are you speaking of Dr. Lucrezia Crescent's findings?
Yes, but how did you...
A large quantity of her mnemonic data fragments has been uploaded into my neural network. It was my prime directive to use this data to locate and retrieve the proto-materia. However, not only was the data incomplete, but part
There
of
has
the
been
consciousness
solidly
began
2
interfering with
minutes
my
of,
own thought
of
patterns.
gameplay so far today. It's only
It
8
is
o'clock.
believed that the missing fragments may have been the reason for this. I can attempt to upload the WRO's files on the Omega report. By combining it with the data I possess, you may obtain a clearer picture of what you will be up against. And perhaps I can regain control of my mind.
How much game has happened tonight? Technically, the only game that's happened tonight is a portion of the game that we played yesterday.
Hey! Over here!
Oh, apparently, I'm reading here. Apparently, in this particular chapter, there is no gameplay. Or rather, there's no combat in this chapter. And no, it's not the High Wind. It's the it's the ship that Sid got after the High Wind got blown up in Final Fantasy VII. I don't remember the name of it, but it has a name. All right, it's the Shera.
Forward visibility approximately 95.
I had a little model of this ship on my desk when I worked at ICBC back in the day.
Gamma link operational. Adjusting settings 6281. Begin line testing sectors 2 through 6.
Sid is this guy. I fully don't know if you're trolling or not, Jim Cat.
Main propeller at 80%.
Propeller speed up 0.3%.
Monitoring signal AJ-109. All blocks clear.
Main engine output normal.
Now switching over to
Secondary
auto
engine
sensors.
functionality check. Green.
Hey, Vincent! Long time! Captain! Oh, sorry about that. As much as I'd like to sit down and reminisce about old times, you'll have to take a rain check. Why don't you have a look around my bird until the meeting?
The Maricat, to the extent that they broke that rule, it was in Final Fantasy 15, and there was a mechanic character in the game. Oh no, I guess her dad was named Sid. Because the Sid character in Final Fantasy 15 was Cindy. But I guess her dad's name was Sid, wasn't it? Alright, I can chat with the crew if I like, but it doesn't help the chapter along. Head out the door on my right. There's a door on my right? Ah, okay. Bye! So long, losers! Nope, not this room. Hey! Hi, Cameron. Hello, Raiders. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome. How was the model building this evening? Or mini painting? I guess we're going through this door.
Mr. Valentine,
Mr. Valentine.
conducting the final preparations for the assault. I've been ordered to not let anyone pass, sir.
Okay, so we're not going there. Try here again. And maybe I passed the door. Uncanny Jim Jams, thank you very much for the resub. Uncanny Jim Jams says it's been 22 months mostly lurking. That's almost 2 years. It is almost 2 years. So to those of you joining us, those of you who are joining us, just on the off chance that you're new here, you don't tune in regularly, I'm Matt. You may know me from Desert Bus and from former Loading Rerun stuff. I play narrative games mostly. We do long play style playthroughs of narrative games. They're usually a lot of fun. Up in the corner there, over there, you can see I have a goal of 11 followers this evening. That's because 11 followers, and in fact now only 8 followers, but 11 followers will hit 4,000 followers of this channel. So if you're not already following me, I'd really love it if you would. So that... okay, unfollowing and refollowing doesn't count me up. But thank you, Gwaldar, for the thought. I appreciate it. Now you're just... now you're fully sandbagging my goal counter. I swear to God. This is the opposite of helping. if you're not already following. Dumbo 3K, thank you for the follow. Good grief. Oh. Goldar, thank you for the resub, now for 10 months. I do know that your job is the opposite of helping, but you're being particularly good at it this evening. Okay, I want to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Head out the door and on your right is Yuffie. Oh, I should have spoken to Yuffie. I didn't even see Yuffie on my way by. Hi, Yuffie. Dumbo 3K, thank you for the resub, now for 2 months. I'm sorry you got hit with an ad. But thank you for the sub anyhow. I know, would somebody get Yuffie some Gravol, please? Wait, this is not... Renko's Bear, welcome. This door? Is Shulk in this room? No. Reeve is in this room. Oh, Mega Potions and X Potions, finally! Better healing! Hi, Reeve.
Thanks to Shulk's half of the data, I've been able to make more sense of the report. But I still require more time to piece together the fragments. I will give you all a detailed briefing at the meeting.
Alright, I've had a joke requested. You're really, like, splitting my attention this evening, chat. But I've had a joke requested, so let's tell a joke. Did you know that I'm part of a U2 fan club for lawyers? We're called Pro Bono. Good night, Simreal. You like the joke that much, eh?
After the assault begins, the headquarters facilities will no longer be available. And to think, just a few days ago, I was the one who was in there.
The joke reminded you too much of your dad. All right, fair enough.
Forget I said
Fair
anything.
enough.
What do you working on?
Oh, Queen of Zero, thank you very much.
I'm in the
Gifting
process
5
of modifying
community
this equipment
subs.
I can
So thank you
perform
very
an
much,
SMD,
a
synaptic
Queen of
net
Zero.
dive.
Congratulations
Synaptic
to
net dive?
Ghost Valve,
My
Dog of
specialty
Myth,
is
Roasted
MCS.
Gravy, Nero the Arsonist,
While
and
retaining
Goat Bees.
consciousness, I project an image of myself into a virtual reality called a network. I can also use this ability to negotiate with data on the subconscious planes of sentient life forms. However, this often involves a great risk to my own sanity.
What
For
the
some,
hell is going
the
on in this
success of the
game?
SMD project was crucial for their next step in... I'm sorry. I seem to have gotten off track. Simply put, I'm creating a personal network terminal within the airship's main control console. What?
How is the Dirge going? I don't know!
Just remind me
I
to
don't know how it's going. It's total nonsense.
If you don't mind, I need to complete these modifications before the meeting.
Yeah. Keep killing things until we kill the thing that rolls the credits is quite right.
All right, our old buddies and the remaining WRO squads will lead the ground assault.
Do you think that the pinup that Sid has painted on the floor of the bridge is actually a painting of Shera? And do we think Shera's okay with that?
I see it.
Oh, hey, we know who these folks are, probably. I don't know what they're doing here, but we know who they are.
Time to go. Fenrir.
All right!
Yeah!
Barrett has a robot hand. He had a robot hand in Advent Children as well. But Barrett has a robot hand.
Well, we launch our attack from the air.
Right.
There's gotta be a better way to hold ice to your forehead, Yuffie. My food is problematic. The robot hand transforms into a machine gun now. It is both an arm and a gun. Consequently, it is still a gun arm, but it turns into a robot hand when not being used as a
Very
gun.
well. Data fragment link. Successful. Commencing synaptic net dive in 3, 2, 1.
You know, Samwalk, I can find out what the next gameplay section after this is. It is not evidently a machine gun rail shooter.
Are we in?
What?
Just as we return to the planet when our lifelight is faded, the planet returns to the cosmos when her time has come.
You know, it's annoying that we're having to save the planet a second time. We just saved the planet.
Anything that has definite shape will one day cease to exist. The same is true for this world. Before she takes her final breath, the pure life streams that flow freely beneath her crust will be brought together into one
This is what we get for overthrowing a democratically elected meteor.
Ultimate life form. His purpose? To gather all life, sentient and non, and lead it into the sea of stars, where it will embark on a fabulous journey along a road untraveled. However, when Omega has lifted the life from this planet,
We don't even know what Omega
all
is
that will
yet.
remain will be an empty shell destined to die silently in the limitless void of space.
How dare you call me out like this?
Omega is the same type of life form as the weapons we encountered 3 years ago. The planet gave birth to these creatures to protect itself.
Okay, so it is just Omega weapon.
Give birth to the final weapon, Omega, when the end of the world is imminent. In essence, Omega is an elaborate safety mechanism designed solely to maintain and protect the flow of life.
How does that make any sense?
Omega poses no threat to us. It only manifests when the planet has detected something that may cause her danger.
However, Deep Ground is attempting to awaken the beast early. Thus, the kidnappings.
Gracious me!
Oh, good gracious me!
By slaughtering thousands of innocent souls, they are creating a pure life stream in order to trick the planet into thinking the end is near.
Yeah! Why, those conniving? I don't know what this Vice character is trying, but he's crazy if he thinks we're gonna let him get away with it!
Right.
Sid, what is with your delivery?
Deep beneath Midgard, in Mako Reactor Zero. To increase the output of Reactor Zero, all the other reactors have been tied into its mainframe. Our objective is to destroy 1 through 8 and slow the reanimation process. Mission details for each squad will be relayed separately.
All right. We've still got some time before the big show. You got anything needs tending to, do it.
Awesome. Sid, I'm supposed to talk to you a couple of times, I think.
Vince, don't worry about the reactors.
He doesn't sound like Michael Rooker. He sounds like somebody trying to sound like Michael Rooker.
I don't like letting you have all the fun, but you know I can't leave my baby here alone. Cloud and the others will be shutting down the power. And there's no way we're letting Yuffie go down there by herself. Sorry, buddy. Looks like from here on out, it's Vince versus the Sviets. We're counting on you, old pal.
All right, now I'm supposed to talk to Sid again.
Yeah, just look at Kate. I mean, Reed. When the hell did he become so important? All this you see around you, everything here.
Around about the time we killed everybody ahead of him in the line of succession?
That I helped him save the world. What I want to know is where he got that kind of cash.
Hi, Yuffie.
Did you hear? They attacked Wu Tai as well. Thanks to my dad and the Wu Sheng, things didn't turn out as bad as they could have, but I'm worried about my old man. He's not as young as he used to be. He's gonna have a heart attack one of these days. If not, give me one.
All right. Thanks for your keen insight, Yuffie.
So, no costume today?
Headquarters was pretty much destroyed by the deep ground forces. But I was able to salvage a few things.
Number 6, ready for action.
Why is Kate Sith's accent so inconsistent? I don't get it.
Tell me, Ree. Who's backing your operation?
Actually, I'm not sure. I've only met with a representative. However, the WRO is crucial for this planet's survival. I'm not concerned with the reasons this person has for helping us. As long as he continues...
Yes, Reeve is on the airship. Reeve is sitting right there. Reeve is sitting right next to Kate Sith.
I have a feeling it is probably someone who believes he is in debt to the planet.
Oh, right. There was a Reeve bot earlier, wasn't there?
You should probably think of getting some rest. Things are getting...
Wait, why did he even have a life model decoy? Okay, Kate Sith just told us to go rest. Now we're supposed to go speak with Shulk. Wherever the hell Shulk is. So you're right. Shinra doesn't exist anymore. And Reeve was the, like... Reeve was the equivalent of the, like, housing and... the housing minister of the Shinra company, basically. Oh, right, urban planning. He was like the urban planning minister of Shinra company. So basically, with everybody above him dead, he's the, he's the top ranking. We've got a... What's the name of that show with Kiefer Sutherland? Where he's the, like, education secretary and he gets to be president?
24.
No, that was a different show. Designated Survivor. There we go. We got ourselves a bit of a Designated Survivor situation. Also a Battlestar Galactica situation, because that also happened in Battlestar Galactica.
So tired. Vincent Valentine,
What?
this feeling. Is this what you meant?
Horace 5 notes that he was the urban planning director for the kind of company that drops sections of a city on top of lower sections of a city. And hey, in my book, that's job security.
Data has begun defragmenting within my mind. I can see many different images. Images she experienced with you. Interference, recovery. So tired.
All right, we have spoken to Shulk. And now I'm supposed to go downstairs. Did he kidnap and threaten a kid? I don't remember that happening. I mean, let's be fair. Everybody, the entire main party team of Final Fantasy VII are eco-terrorists. Nobody in this game series is really like a good guy. Oh, he kidnapped Merlene? Oh, that's right. That's right, he did kidnap. What the hell?
But are you worried about the assault? No way. We'll be okay. We always are, right? Vincent.
I don't know, it definitely looked like we got shot by a dart gun.
What's happening?
So, as I recall, Final Fantasy VII sort of implied that he and what's-her-butt did have a relationship. We understand we understand from Final Fantasy VII that at least it is understood that Hojo was Sephiroth's father.
Okay, dogs, it's time. All hands to battle stations.
A simultaneous attack from land and air. I think they may be serious this time.
They had better be. I've been so bored lately.
His awakening is near.
That's totally normal headgear.
Final chapter.
My friend Angela, thank you for the for the resub. Now for 9 months. Saying woo. You've just earned yourself a silver fire hydrant. Enjoy.
Listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. If any more of you are killed by those punks, I'll drag you back from hell and kill you again.
Thanks, Sid. Great pep talk.
Then why not try staying alive? That's what this war's all about. If you live, everybody behind you lives. If you die, they die. You got that? Now go kick some mid-ground ass.
I don't know. Captain America gave a very similar speech in a subsequent Avengers movie. So...
Vincent Valentine.
What's this?
Your phone. I retrieved it in Calm. I've modified it slightly. Just dial #VIN to contact my personal terminal directly. From this workstation, I can perform a synaptic net dive into almost any network system in Midgar. I may also be able to help guide you into deep ground. It's not what you think. By monitoring your movement, Dr. Crescent's data fragments are restored within me. I'm simply providing this service for
The
my
named
own
characters
benefit.
don't have to wear anything resembling uniforms because they're not members of the WRO.
Anyway, my resources here.
I guess Reeve is sort of a member of the WRO, but he's not a soldier.
I'm counting on you, Shulk.
It's part of the administration.
It's just... I've never actually been counted on by anyone before. Never mind.
Well then, can I count on you to keep an eye on the airship while we're away as well?
Huh?
They're just like civilian contractors.
And skill once.
Just think of it that way.
You have to be ready for anything. Your assistance would be of great help.
My assistance?
Exactly.
Commissioner!
Ah, excuse me. Vincent, I will see you again before deployment. And Shulk, remember, I'm counting on you.
Fighting for. No, I have no one. No one to fight for. No one at all.
This is it!
You know, I think this game might not be very good.
Go!
Hatch open. Prepare for drop.
See you boys later.
Rupotato, I kind of do want to watch The Spirits Within now.
Going down.
I picked up The Spirits Within and Advent Children in 4K when they came out, and I haven't actually rewatched them. Advent Children is nonsense, but it's fun. And Spirits Within was pretty cool. Although I have to admit, my biggest memory of Spirits Within is that I rollerbladed to the theater to see it with my friends, and I got shat on by a seagull 2 blocks away from the theater on my way in. So I had to, like, try and wipe it off in the bathroom, and then I had to sit through the movie with seagull poo on my shoulder.
What the?
Yes, I rollerbladed to the theater to see Spirits Within. I'm aware of how 90s that sentence is.
Damage to the Shera minimal.
Damn!
I also remember that Spirits Within had a Rods from God in it. Like, it had one of those satellites with the tungsten rods. No, it was a laser beam. Whatever. It had a like orbital bombardment satellite in it. And Sid was a bad guy. I should probably be invested in this cutscene in any way, shape, or form. I wonder how many experience points I'll get for enduring this chapter.
What do you think you're doing? You have landed several clicks off your target destination. However, considering the location of the enemy, this could work.
The fact that his phone had a normal ringtone and not Tifa's, like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da ringtone is kind of annoying, frankly.
You will only be able to enter deep ground from the upper platform. I'll contact you again. Shulk out.
Midgar assault. Okay, quick look around. Yes, we did, in fact, get no XP for that. The next chapter just started. L adjuster. Who put this jukebox here?
Mr. Valentine! We missed our landing point. This looks like the old Sector 7 slums. Train graveyard.
Yes, it does.
That's right. I shot 12 bullets to get to the next cutscene.
Remaining air squads have reached the upper level planes and joined the ground forces.
Fine.
Sir? Requesting permission to accompany you until we've reached the complex.
Do as you wish.
Sir! Thank you, sir!
All right, escort the WRO squad.
Hold up!
Screw you guys. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Jesus. Oh, card key. Anybody still alive out here?
Okay.
Oh, a mega potion. Hello, squad.
You know, I was born in Midgar. My brother and I used to play here all the time. My mom didn't approve, though. After she died, my
Now
brother
is
joined
not the
Shinra
time for your whole life story.
that was killed when the plate fell in. I can't believe this place is still here.
Also, shouldn't you be, like, partially covering yourself with the wall? Why are you fully exposed?
The enemy's almost here.
Wait, what? Where did you come from? All right, are we clear? Uh-oh. Ow! Rude. Super rude. This is an incredibly... Oh, Jesus God! What the blue hell? Oh, I remember these things from Crisis Core.
Commander!
Commander!
Vincent Valentine, thank you for your assistance. To reach the central complex, you must proceed through this maze of decommissioned train cars. However, I have received reports that beyond the graveyard are some of the enemy's most powerful defenses.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Wait! I can't let you go without backup.
You heard what Sid said. Your job is to live. If you come with me, chances are you'll all die.
Understood. I'll remain here until the current situation has improved.
Yeah, I definitely don't need any backup.
Sir!
And certainly you couldn't find a hardened position to support me from while I'm attacking. Wait, why did I only buy 2 bullets? That was dumb. What the hell was that noise? Oh. We've got artillery fire. Where on earth? Oh, there. Okay. I sure love how the sky is definitely a color that lets me see where the enemies are. Train. I've trained for this. What the hell? Who do you think you are? What the? God damn it! Oh, I need to heal badly. Who is shooting me? Turns out nobody's shooting me. And wherever they're not there we go. Save the surviving members. Mission failed. Oh, okay, there are more surviving WRO members. Excellent. Or, well, there were other surviving WRO members. Could you all, like, not die for... Well, I saved one. Samwalk, you're aware that the developer that made Sleeping Dogs isn't around anymore, right? That they shut down? Maybe I'll play Sleeping Dogs on the channel at some point, and then you can live it vicariously through me. No, please don't. I'm really eating a lot of healing items through here. I'm worried that I'm not going to have a chance to buy new healing items. Oh, and whoever it was that said that this is a bad first exposure to Final Fantasy, yes. This is an incredibly bad first exposure to Final Fantasy. Wait, did I get turned around and run back in the other direction? Truth be told, I would say that Final Fantasy VIII is also a bad first exposure to Final Fantasy. So, if you ask 15 Final Fantasy fans which Final Fantasy game is the good one, you'll get 15 different answers. Good places to start are probably Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VI if you like sprite-based graphics, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy VIII is fine. Like that was a lot of people's first Final Fantasy game. I just don't think it's very good. But 6, 7, 9, and 10, I think, are all good, solid entry points.
I looked all over, but found nothing.
But not the 7 remake.
It looks like we're both stuck in here.
Play the 7 remake only after you have played 7 the original.
Shulk.
I also think 12 is phenomenal, but it's not a good, like, entry-level Final Fantasy game.
The only way out of the graveyard is through a nearby underground passage.
Where?
I'm uploading the location
No,
now.
9 is Tetramaster. Triple Triad is 8. Okay, so I have to go to that dot, apparently.
Also, up ahead, Deep Ground has established a heavy line of defense.
Triple Triad is okay.
But I thought I would let you know.
It's a pretty good minigame. It is remarkably easy to abuse to the point of trivializing the whole game. Ten is the one with the water polo. Oh, thank God, a vending machine. Defeat the Deep Ground Commander. I am the Deep Ground Commander. Oh, balls. Which one's the commander? I don't even know which one the commander is. That one's the commander. Roar! Eat it, loser. Ow. All right. Ah! How much damage do I have to do to this thing before it dies? Die, curse you! There we go. Got there. I wonder, can I go... Did I use any healing? Oh, I did. I used 1 mega potion. Final Fantasy XII is Star Wars. It is also a story of like multiple coups and reversals. But Final Fantasy XII is a Final Fantasy Tactics game, which means it's very Game of Thrones. In the way that like a T-rated video game can be Game of Thrones, but Final Fantasy XII is basically just Star Wars. Yeah, Ivalice be like that. Oh. Really? Jesus Christ. All right, I'm okay. that was a lot more worrying initially than it actually turned out to be. You know, I'm gonna use the elixir, since they're gonna give me one here. Because there's just no reason for me not to. Oh my God, stop that. We have demonstrated a loop. Okay, this isn't the way I came in, which is what I was concerned about. Ah, I found the next exit. So the thing about Final Fantasy XII is that it doesn't really drop the, like, being about politics thing. It adds an additional supernatural element on top of it.
You've reached the central complex.
Because
To reach the plate
for the first half of the game, it's about coups and political maneuvering between different military and political factions and that kind of thing. And then in the second half of the game, it turns out that many of the individuals that are participating in these differing coups and whatnot are being manipulated by supernatural beings trying to shape the fate of humanity. And it's actually about a political division that has formed among an array of supernatural beings who are using humans as the pawns in their game of political maneuvering. They fly now. They fly now. It's not so much that the gods are trying to kill super gods with politics. It's that the angsty outcast god is trying to kill the good in control gods so that he can become the evil out of control god that doesn't have anyone checking his power anymore. But it does sort of stop being about human politics in that world. Who thought this was a good idea? This fight is terrible. Does anybody see? There he is. Good grief. Man, wouldn't it be cool if we could do things like that in gameplay? Jimcat, we do already have some clips. But I don't really feel like this is going to be a big clipping game. Which is kind of unfortunate, because I'm running a little dry on clips that I want to put on TikTok. Hi, Meg.
You no longer have the cleanest half of the bedroom.
I don't believe you. Did you just put all the nonsense on my side of the bedroom so that your side of the bedroom is cleaner now? You put your drawers on and then, or your doors on and have now tidied that up. So we're now equally tidy.
We're equally tidy.
Ah, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Great. I used the drill many times.
Very good. Hey, I got an A ranking on that chapter again. Go me.
Good job.
WRO members saved 1 of 9. Don't mind me, just buying supplies. Auto reloader. How is that different from the way my guns reload now? It's not like I press a reload button. They just reload for me. What is... I don't understand!
Move out!
Oh, whoops. The game keeps making the bad guys stronger proportional to my level. And so I never actually feel like I'm getting any stronger because the bad guys just keep getting stronger too.
Hold him.
22 chain. Go me. What do you think is over there, everyone? What precisely are you all looking at? Hey, a machine gun.
Give him back up!
It's fine. They're all immune to bullets. Avoid the aerial mines. I believe I did it. Mission accomplished. I avoided the aerial mines. Are you dead yet? Oh no! I have a Phoenix down. Why didn't the Phoenix down do anything? Well, at least the checkpoint wasn't that far back. Oh, only a 19 chain that time. Barely even worth it. Oh, come on. Okay. Can't have those, can't have those. All right, dead. That box didn't even fall on his head. What the hell? I didn't see that last time. This way, really? Nothing down that way? Skill up the stairs. Or ladder. A ladder is like stairs but vertical. Oh, now I have to do this all over again. God damn it. And the beam timings are different. Jeez, that guy really didn't want to die. Destroy the robotic assault units. Precisely what robotic assault units? Oh, those robotic assault units. Now, the word units would seem to imply a number larger than one. which side was I being shot from? Really? You're still alive? You know, it really feels like the limitations on the number of healing items that I'm allowed to carry is a extremely pointless and arbitrary restriction. Now I wonder, I didn't actually think to interact with that room in any way. Aha! Now there's got to be another little ball in here that I can interact with, right? Puzzle solving! What if I just shot you a lot? How are you? Good Lord. Please die. All right, room cleared. Oh, room not cleared. What's in there? Potion, regular potion. Push, there we go. Push. Ow! That sucked. Defeat the sentry robots. Precisely which sentry robots? Oh, those sentry robots. Ow. I wonder why it wanted me to destroy the sentry robots and wouldn't let me just run past them. Why make that an objective exactly? This is like a Mass Effect elevator. Uh-oh. Reload! Ah! No, my cover! I quite literally blew my cover. Oh, hooray. Just top up all of my items. Uh-oh. This is a boss room.
Still alive, I see. And you call yourself human?
More human than you.
Huh? More human than I?
This boss fight sounds awesome.
I'm a Tsviet. I traded away my human weaknesses for power long ago. 'Tis the path I've chosen, and the path I'll tread, till I've sucked all life from this pitiful world. And I'm not going to let you get in the way. You've lived long enough, Vincent Valentine, and I'll make sure you don't come back this time. by slicing you into pieces.
Okay, but what if not that, though?
I've been waiting for this time. Nice.
Where'd you go? No!
Do you know why they call me the Crimson, darling? Let me show you.
Okay, good. It didn't wear off my limit breaker. Alright, so she does counterattack on a third attack. Ow! Jesus. Oh, come on. Brutal. Ow! Jesus. Uh-oh. Note to self, don't miss with the magic. Where did she go?
You won't get away. You insect. Can you dodge this?
What if you don't use that? Oh, right, I don't have an elixir. Shoot. Ow! I like that there's a shop right here in the battle arena. Wah! No, thank you. Ow! Ow! Jesus! What the hell? the? No! Jesus. Just in case, we'll pop the Phoenix down.
Your lack of strength amuses me.
Ow. This sucks. Oh, for Christ's sake. Ugh. What is this? Please die.
Clumsy boy. Can you dodge this? Never! Win. Clumsy boy.
No, God, no!
Clumsy boy.
Got her! Oh.
Someone stronger. Absurd. Absurd. Our time here together is done. But the mighty Azul awaits. I shall not grant you the pleasure of killing Rosso the Crimson. No one will ever stand above me. No! No!
All right, well, that was difficult. That was not an easy fight. Ha! My first C ranking. Do I have a blizzard materia? Okay, I do.
Vincent Valentine.
What an informative
Ground squad have
cutscene.
not been able to penetrate the deep ground defenses. The Mako reactors are still operating at full capacity.
So it seems.
What's your location?
Shinra building. Or what remains of it.
The same as it was 3 years ago. Though after Meteor Fall, there wasn't much left of Midgar at all. With the exception of Deep Ground. The passage to Deep Ground should be located within Shinra building. Search for the President's personal entrance.
All right.
Oh, my spleen.
Is something wrong? Vincent!
Roar!
What's going on? Why is chaos? Why? Why now?
Pretty soon, the protagonist from the new Final Fantasy game is gonna show up and be like, I have to kill
really
chaos.
don't know, do you? The proto-materia helped you control chaos. Now that you've lost it, your mental state has become extremely unstable.
Proto-materia. Control chaos.
It seems like you should know about these things, of all
You had it
people.
extracted from your chest by Rosso.
Chaos. While a part of you, the entity exists independently from the rest of your body.
Wait, why did your voice change?
Shell?
Chaos. The harbinger of anarchy.
Lucrezia.
Born before the planet dies. He shall gather together all life for Omega's journey to the Sea of Stars. That is chaos. And he slumbers inside you. I'm so sorry. You must fight him. I don't want you to die.
Lucrezia.
It's true. This game is, like, admirable in its dedication to not making a single lick of sense.
Fight him. I don't want you to die.
Hey, engine room! What the hell's going on down there? Engine room! Damn it.
Okay, so
What's wrong?
Ghost Girl is an ancient,
Don't have
though,
a damn
right?
clue. All of a sudden, engine levels began
Like-
dropping like crazy.
Lucretia is an ancient,
We
right?
haven't taken any direct hits, so everything should be running like clockwork.
I will go have a look.
Thanks. Counting on you.
See, now I'm Googling it. Was Lucretia an ancient? I googled, was Lucretia an ancient? And I got Lucretia, legendary heroine of ancient Rome.
I was short.
Oh, hi, Nero.
And came to collect.
What did you do with the crew?
Need you ask? Look around.
Nero is not a new person. We've seen Nero. He's the guy with the headgear on.
And what do you think we are doing?
I don't really know. However, since coming here, I've realized one thing. I don't want to let down anyone who's counting on me.
What? Doesn't matter.
Pure nonsense.
Correct! The first intelligible thing anyone in this game has said. Nero's a bit of a weird dude. Samwalk, this isn't even the first time you've seen Nero. Nero is in Final Fantasy VII Intergrade. Sorry, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. What are my top 5 Roman emperors? I don't think I know 5 Roman emperors. No, we're not finishing this tonight. There's still 3 chapters after this one. We're not finishing it tonight. But I didn't expect to finish this tonight. I'm hopeful that we can finish it tomorrow. I guess it'll kind of depend on how difficult the boss fights get. Chat all lied to me, saying that this was like a 1 or 2 stream game, when in fact it's a minimum 12 hours. And yeah, Zafty assumed I'd quit. But you all know my predisposition towards toughing something out once I've started on it. I've only ever quit one game. The game I quit on stream was Final Fantasy 15. And that was just because it was super boring. This game, at least, is kind of batshit. Like, say what you will about this game. It's not boring. Now who's shooting me? How does one get in there exactly? Oh yeah, thank you. Good call. So it's not clear how I get down there, despite there being items down there, but I'm not gonna worry about it, I think. Gonna just press ahead. It's not like I need the items. Oh, well, there's my answer. See, my memory of playing Final Fantasy 15 is not that the combat was fine. My memory of playing Final Fantasy 15, both on stream and off when I beat the game, was that it was pretty much a hot mess top to bottom, from beginning to end. The combat was like, press X to win. And everything else was just pretty terrible. But it, like, I remember it being interesting from a sort of game development point of view in, like, the first time I played it, just in terms of, like, you could see all the concessions they'd made to make, like, to get the game out. But, it was not good. No, 14 was the one they relaunched. 15 was originally supposed to have been a sequel to Final Fantasy 13, or a pseudo-sequel to Final Fantasy 13. And then they retitled it, and it just had an incredibly troubled game development. And so they ended up retooling a lot of the game just in order to get the game ready for launch. They go. Hey, guys. Jim Cat, I would it's not strictly necessary, but I would strongly advise that if you're at all interested in playing Final Fantasy VII, play the original, not the remake. Or watch a playthrough and then play the remake, yeah. The remake is... There's nothing wrong with the remake. It's not that there's anything wrong with the remake. The reason for that is that the remake is not remaking Final Fantasy VII. It is not actually Final Fantasy VII a game. The Final Fantasy VII remake is a game about remaking Final Fantasy VII. And it wants... You don't strictly have to be, but it wants you to be conversant in the events of Final Fantasy VII so that you understand what is different about the Final Fantasy VII remake. Because the things that are different about the Final Fantasy VII remake are the things that are important to understand to understand what the game is doing. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake is really good. It's just, it wants you to know why it's making the decisions it's making. Am I sure I don't just think that because I played the original first? I mean, I do think that because I played the original first, because it's pretty clear that that's what's happening there. Like, it's all meta text, but it's very clearly, like, very, very clearly issuing commentary on the game that it's remaking. Aww. Oh, my Phoenix down was still in effect. Best day ever. I mean, without spoiling anything, the Final Fantasy VII Remake basically ends with an explicit statement to the audience that from this point forward, it's no longer remaking Final Fantasy VII. Like, it stops one step short of having one of the characters turn to the camera and say, "We're in uncharted territory now." Like, it is a game about the process of remaking the game and what it means to remake something. Yeah, they announced the next part. Did I just not see that this jukebox was here? Do I have a Phoenix down in the tank? Oh, I do. What was the purpose of that? Couldn't you have all come at once? Are you ever going to stop coming? Are you ever going to stop coming? Title of my sex tape. What the hell?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I turned around and went back the other way.
Shame.
Open. All right, here we go. I think we got a boss fight. That shame sound clip is from Game of Thrones. Ow. All right, boss fight complete. No, I'm not going to turn into a Frankenstein and smash it. I only have one limit breaker right now. I need to save it for later. Why did you press 4 buttons? It's an elevator. Just select your floor. Collect the top secret deep ground data files. Ow! Ow! Oh my god. Listen here, you little Roomba bastard. Top secret files times 1. Wow, Jesus. Okay, and I think it was this room. Kill. There don't appear to be any plans in that room. No map. All right, so where is the entrance to the elevator? Entrance to the elevator is here. So this should be a door.
Open fire on the bridge!
Eat it, nerds. Meanwhile, this guy's just like blasting me in the face with a shotgun at point blank range. Oh, holy crap. Okay, I don't actually want to be up there, I don't think. Yeah, we're still fighting the same guy from the first level, but he is way harder now. Hey, this was an episode of Moon Knight. That's right, I sure showed your pathing who's boss. It looks like these are people made into dog cyborgs. I don't think they were originally dog cyborgs. They appear to be people. I trapped that person in a room. Stay in your monster closet, idiot.
Tifa?
What? You got through? Yo! Vincent!
Hi, Barrett.
Still alive?
Of course
Yep.
he is. We're talking to him, aren't we? And do you really have to shout right next to my ear?
Are we?
Sorry about that, Tifa.
I apologize, Vincent. Here's Cloud.
Vincent?
Cloud. It's been a while. Sid's airship?
We lost contact about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, Zath, I have the word blessed written on my knuckles.
Those two should be fine.
Because that's what we say when we see golden retrievers specifically.
What do you think?
So I was all ready if we saw a legitimate dog on stream to say blessed, but
Right.
And as for you...
Don't worry.
but we haven't seen any real dogs.
Can you hold on a second? Tifa.
Got it. Vincent, I'm sending you a map of the Shinra building.
Well, finally. Huh. Interesting.
Deep ground is below the complex. Take an elevator as far down as you can. Good luck!
Give him hell, Vincent!
Barrett, I thought I told you
Don't
to...
go getting yourself killed now.
Hey, we saved. That's nice. Now, I'm given to understand that there was an information packet in this room? Haha! All right, let's push forward a little further. Oh, Jesus. There's an event here. Should I be expecting to see any more of these things? Sure sounds like it. I don't know what a good score is for this. Oh, thank goodness. Jukebox. Okay, I also want to pop it.
He's here. Move out.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of dudes. Okay. Advantage me. Okay, so I came in that way. The only way forward is this door.
Spread out.
There are no data discs in this room. Next room does have a data disc in it, though.
Move out.
Oh, lousy time for that reload. There's gotta be another, right? Yeah, there we are. That's the third data disc. And so the exit should be here. There doesn't appear to be a higher damage gun. There's a faster firing gun, but this gun already has the, like, stronger power equipment attached to it. Probably too much to hope for there to be a jukebox here. Oh, the score continues to count up. Oh dear. Ow! That hurt a bit. Where did it go? I lost sight of that one. Ow! Jesus! Oh no! Alright, where is that going to set me back to? Okay, which elevator was this? If we're lucky, it just set me back to the start of that same elevator, and I think it did. It appears to have set us back to the start of the previous surveillance, or the previous elevator, which is not, frankly, great. I mean, it's not that big a deal. It's one room of dudes, but still, not ideal. I'm just looking to confirm. If that is the case, I will be calling it here, but if it's not, I would like to push through to the end of this mission. Oh, all the checkpointing in this game has been miserable. The fact that this checkpoint is bad is not a surprise to me at all. Okay, yeah, there's the jukebox. We're just near the end of Chapter 9, Jibcat. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for this evening. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It is a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I will be back tomorrow, same Matt time, same Matt channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, playing, hopefully finishing Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII, and I do hope you'll tune in then to join me at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Until then, you can follow me at twitter.com/Matt_LRR. I have a YouTube channel where the VODs go. I've linked that for you in chat. If you're a subscriber, I have a Discord server. You can join the Discord, and there's something you have to do. Make sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic. And, of course, I have a TikTok. You should follow me on TikTok, because that's where the clips go. I could use your eyeballs on my TikToks. You clipped the things, so ostensibly you like the things that you clipped. Please mash the like button and tick those talks. So that's going to be it. I will we'll go have a look and see who's online this evening that I can throw to, and then we'll call it a night. Let's do this tonight. Everybody hop aboard this raid train, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Until then, so long, have a great night, and goodbye.